Welcome back to Robbie Minds. It's now time for our entertainment segment from Ajangbadi to the world. Award-winning actor, scriptwriter, filmmaker, entrepreneur. We're talking about Rotimi Salami. That's our guest here today on Robbie Minds. Welcome. Hey,
let me clap for myself.
You clap for yourself. Easy, run now. Only you. Well, let's reflect to your early days in Ajangbadi. Some people don't even know where Ajangbadi is.
To be honest, like, few people would naturally say, Ajangbadi should be around Ikeja. I say, no way. Ajangbadi is somewhere around Badagry, on your way to Badagry. If you're very familiar with Ojo Alaba,
Yes.
Ojo Alaba is like the closest.
Okoko.
Yes. Lasu, Ojo, Yanoba. It's just like those
Yanera.
days. Yeah, 15 era bus down to Ajangbadi, So yeah, so I call it Ajangsville.
Ajangsville.
Yeah.
Ajangsville. Well, like Ajangsville.
So if you say, Rotimi, where do you live? I live in USA, United States of Ajangbadi.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, from Ajangbadi to the world, I mean, you've started with English movies, gone to Yoruba movies, you've gone to New York Film Academy, you've won awards. When would you say was that defining moment when you knew, look, acting is for me, like this is my life?
Okay. I would say I started from a very tender age, so I would say when I decided that acting is my life was when I was in LASU. While I was doing my diploma in law, I started attending one or two, rehearsals. So I told myself that, okay, I think I'm loving this. Now, while I was doing my diploma in law, that was around 2001, 2000, 2003. We had strike back then, so that gave me more time, to delve into acting more. So when I crossed to full-time while I was doing my law, I think in 200 level, I realized that I couldn't juggle, going to library, going for classes, and still struggling to go for auditions here and there. So I told myself, I think I would have to, leave this full-time and, go for like a part-time. That was why I graduated with, in sociology, actually.
The law was becoming too demanding because your heart was going to Nollywood, like actually, I want to go and act.
Yes.
So you just say no, or sociology. Interesting that you switched from law to sociology and maybe not even theater arts.
No.
So sociology.
I had this pride in me, feeling like, Rotimi, you have the talents now. What do you want to go and do in theater? But I wish I did, though. I mean, maybe I would have learned how to dance because I don't know how to dance.
Don't worry, I will show you how to do some cultural dance. But it's interesting because you went to sociology. I did sociology of education. Do you find that in any way, yes, as part of my degree, funny enough, I did education with English and drama. So the drama is good, and you went to the New York Film Academy. But do you find that the sociology degree has influenced the kind of movies you want to make, the stories you want to tell, and the productions you feature in?
Yes. One thing I tell people is that God helped me to arrange my life. Now, I grew up with so much inferiority complex, so acting was one of those things that jolted me out of that timidness, so that's the only place I find so much joy, so sociology, I mean, you did sociology education, right? You understand how it helps you to socialize with people. And, existing as human ordinarily in this social media era, of course, you need to be sociable.
It's interesting you're saying sociable, and I would like to steer the conversation into something that has become very topical on social media. And I would like your honest views. Actors promoting films they star in, is it by force? Should there be a separate contract? Or the fact that you're already in this production, you need to carry it on your head and sell the movie, so that we can make the money back and continue to make more films?
To be honest, I feel that if you're a part of a project, if you mean well for the producer, who meant well for you, calling you to be a part of the job, you should see it as a responsibility to promote in the little way you can. You don't have to necessarily be the one shouting about it all the time, but you also need to promote it. Why are you promoting it? It works both ways. While you're pushing the film and helping the producer, you're also pushing your own face. And that's why it's very important for you as an actor to choose your works very well. If you're choosing a good job, promoting it won't be a problem for you. So by the time you're promoting that job, you're also promoting your own face and your effort, which means more people will see that job, and you'll also be helping the producer to recuperate his or her money so that they can make another one.
So you should show gratitude and support in a little way that you can.
Yes.
Now, you're both a filmmaker, you're a scriptwriter, you're an actor. Imagine a situation where there are different films in the cinema and you have one actor that is in, say, 3 films at the same time. Different production houses, different directors. That person, how should they promote all 3 films, to quote you, in their own little way?
Okay, so it's quite easy. As an actor, sometimes you promote 2 or 3 different films that you're in on your social media platform. When it comes to meet and greet, you do the same thing. You are already a brand, which means by the time you're coming out to tell people, making a video like, oh guys, yeah, I've got this movie showing in cinemas. I featured in this, and I'm going to be at so-so location on so-so day. Representing Mr. A's.
So you do that for A? You do that, so
yeah.
They'll say, I'm in this movie.
I'm gonna be, yes.
Then you change your outfit and
no. You must not be this. Yeah,
and
another
say, okay,
day.
I'm also in this movie too.
Yes.
Come and watch. And then the 3rd day, I'm also in this movie, and you're doing meet and greet for all 3 of them, and you're promoting them on the social media.
December. Okay, I didn't even feature in any of the films showing in cinemas. December period. But I went for meet and greet, to support each and every film showing in cinemas in December, until I lost my sister. Anyways, that should be for another time, So
I wish we had more actors like you, because really we're only going to grow if everybody comes on board.
One another.
That's just the honest truth.
Yeah.
Because if there are more films doing well in the cinema, the exhibitors want to give more spaces to Nollywood films.
It makes the culture thrive. Yeah.
But if you are in 2 films or 3 films at the same time, and someone comes and says, okay, which one should I watch? How do you now speak? Is it the t-shirt you are wearing?
So let me answer based on what I have practiced. I was in a cinema, I was doing a meet and greet for, I think, Funke's movie, Funke Akindele's movie, and Toyin is my friend as well. I was going to do hers next, and we have people coming around like, oh, somebody even said, you are Uncle Kola's friend. Why are you not promoting? I said, don't worry, I'm promoting that one. Which film should I see now? See Behind the Scene. Right? Now, I think the following day, I was in another cinema promoting Toyin's movie. Over Sabi Auntie. And a senior colleague came in to promote Behind the Scene. And I was like, come and watch Ovasabi Auntie.
So it's the t-shirt that you are wearing
whoever I'm out for that day, that is the movie I am selling. And my colleagues that have met me in cinemas during that time, some of my colleagues would even come and they want to come and do their regular posh, like, okay, celebrate. I come out for you, I come out with my full chest.
Your full chest.
I would not just meet and greet, I would sell.
Directors that are watching and producers, this is kind of actor that you need.
Few of them that have met me, they know. I don't compromise. Once I come out, I want that impact. I want you to see that I came out and we meet sales.
Yeah, you want to deliver. It speaks to the entrepreneur in you. Now I want to move to something a bit more somber. With the passing of your bestie, your trusted person, Allwell, have you found time to heal, to reflect, to honor the memory without totally losing yourself?
Just like my therapist said, the pain does not leave totally. We can only manage it. And so far, my therapist said to me, Rotimi, what do you love to do the most? I said, film. Like my wife would rightly say, Rotimi, you are very useless. The only place you are active is film. I said, at least I'm active in one. Right, So my therapist said, Rotimi, if you love film, don't stay too long at home. Go back into this film. And for whatever reason, or for a good purpose, myself and Allwell Ademola, we made a film, before her passing. I produced and she directed, titled Kilanko, that's what I'm wearing. And the cinemas, for our passing, to honor our passing, they gave us a date early enough to fit into the International Women's Day / the Mother's Day. That's why the film is coming to cinemas March 6th. So it's within a short time. But I needed this hustle and bustle more than anything. If you ask if I have healed, no, because I still wept yesterday creating content.
And even going into March and the film, like watching the clips, how are you able to just confront the fact that she's no longer here? And I mean, therapy is one, but the therapist isn't with you 24/7. Like yesterday, you wept.
Yeah.
What then? Like, how are you managing this pain on a day-to-day?
What I do basically is, I tell myself that if she was here, she wants me to be focused. She wants me to keep thriving. She wants me to keep winning. That's just one person that is not directly of my blood, that really wants me to win more than anything in life. So you can imagine when I lose someone like that. Aside from your mother and your father are the only people that wants you to be greater than they are. But I will tell you something for a fact, that Allwell wants me to even be greater than her while she was alive. She celebrated my wins like no other will. She gets excited when I win. So for me personally, I am living with it. I'm living with it. But I try not to be too emotional in public. I try not to. But in my corner, it's like an everyday dose for me. Maybe until one day that God will naturally make it go. But then, here we are.
We wish you our condolences are with you, because you can never fully heal. Like you said, you manage the pain. But what is that one thing you would like for people to remember of her, to honor her legacy?
I would want people to remember who she truly was, which is a sweet soul that she wants to see everyone grow. That's why it was easy for her to, support me growing. She is the only director that I know of, a filmmaker that I know of, that would not mind taking risk on you, even if you're new in the game. Not just as an actor, even crew members. She will naturally tell me, I'll be like, this person will stress you. She'll be like, don't worry, he or she will try. She's very supportive. So I want her to be remembered for that person, and that's why I want everyone to try to see Kilanko. Kilanko is meant to be a directorial debut for the big screen. I pushed her so hard, for cinema. So I really do want everyone to come out and see this film.
And what's the film about? You mentioned International Women's Month, so that's next month. You already have a date for it. Who are the actors starring in it?
Okay, so we are having our premiere officially March 1st, and it starts showing in all cinemas from March 6th. It's starring Bob Manuel, Bimbo Manuel, Afizo Yetoro Saka, Said Balogun, Rotimi Fakunle, myself, Allwell Ademola, Mr. Ganiu, popularly known as Alakpeni, Cute Abiola, Jumoke Salami, that happens to be my wife, Bliss Salami, that happens to be my daughter. There are lots of stars. Ibrahim Chata, we have lots of stars in this movie.
And I want to believe new faces too as well.
And of course, my wife is new. My daughter is kind of new. I mean, sometimes she'll come to be like, Daddy, who is more popular? You? I say, come on, go and sit down. that is more popular. So yes, we have some new faces. The one person who played always younger version, she's a new face. My father's younger version, Rotimi Fakunle, the younger version, is a new face. We have lots of new faces. Lots of new faces in the movie.
It's giving epic, it's giving folklore, it's giving drama. I can see some special effects. What's the cinematic vision for it, and who should come and watch it?
Everyone can see Kilanko. like you asked earlier, that what's the movie about? The movie is about the strength of African mothers. Not just Nigeria, strength of African mothers. And one thing you can see from the peek away from the trailer, a child that is predestined to die, whether we like it or not, most mothers in Africa, they experience this. Their hidden pains, their hidden challenges are the things that are being exposed here for us to celebrate these women more than we have ever done. You know, and also we are also trying to shed more light into traditional belief and orthodox medicine, which has always been, which is a lot better, you know, orthodox medicine or traditional means.
I think these are themes that a lot of people can really relate to. So we believe like Allwell is watching from heaven. If you have a message for her, what would you say to her as we bring the show to an end?
I love you, Sugar Boo.
May her soul continue to rest in perfect peace, and we wish you all the best with the debut of Allwell, who is no longer with us, but her work continues to live on through this cinematic release, Killer and Co, coming out March on the 6th. Thank you very much, Rotimi Salami, for being our guest on Rubbing Minds, and
Thanks
all
for
the
having me. I
best.
appreciate it. Thank you.